And here to speak more about the impact Bad Bunny has had, not just in Puerto Rico, but on the world, thanks to his 30-day Puerto Rican residency. No me quiero ir de aquí is culture and music journalist Suzy Exposito. Thank you so much, Suzy, for joining us here on Prime.
Thank you for having me.
Bad Bunny expert right here. Okay, that's you. Yeah, so Bad Bunny, he refused to leave Puerto Rico, which makes No me quiero ir de aquí not just a first of its kind residency, but a political, cultural, and emotional declaration. So what does it mean for just the culture and just music in general for him to just stand up this residency on the island?
I think it was just a beautiful recap of how powerful he's become as an artist. I mean, this is someone who went from being a grocery bagger and a SoundCloud trap artist to a Grammy-winning musician. And now he's a movie star. He's been in movies like Caught Stealing and Happy Gilmore 2, which came out this summer. And I think that his Puerto Rico residency is a radical return to his roots. You hear it in the sounds, you see it in the costuming, the set design is phenomenal. And, you know, there's a contrast between where people live in Puerto Rico, so it's the little pink house, La Casita, and then on the other side of the stadium is Puerto Rico in all of its wilderness, you know, like it's very lush. You know, he has a salsa band, a plena band come out. You know, they come out of the wilderness and they're just really like rallying everybody in a huge celebration, not just of Benito himself, but of Puerto Rico and its cultural and musical legacy.
And you just mentioned the stages there during the residency, La Casita, y El Yunque. You know, it's not just a backdrop. They're fully curated visual narrative roots of a stage, right? And what does that mean for just preserving the memory and the nostalgia of this album? What has that done for the fans?
I think that in Puerto Rico, there is I think Bad Bunny has galvanized a lot of Puerto Ricans, not just those who live in the archipelago, but those who live all over the world, to really embrace their heritage and to be proud of where they're from. But also, I think for Latinos of all stripes, I think there's a lot that we can really relate to, just like the togetherness. I mean, the way that I see multiple generations at this show, seeing people as old as 80, you know, and they're with teenagers, and everyone is getting their life. You know, it's just a testament to how, I don't know, I don't even want to, I don't want to resort to a stereotype about us, but I don't know, we're really festive people.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that really united everybody.
And clearly the Casita and El Yunque, they're not just stages, right? They're not just stages for performing. It's just preserving our roots. So we always hear about artists putting places on the map, right? But what happens when the place was always there and the artist just holds up the mirror? It's exactly what Bad Bunny's doing.
Exactly. That's really beautifully said. I think that he wanted to create a special place for Puerto Ricans, especially that first weekend. It was Puerto Ricans only, and then a select few members of the press that were able to attend those shows. And I think it is special in light of just how much Puerto Rico has sustained over the years, whether it's climate change or gentrification, you know, problems with the electric grid. I think that people really, really needed this.
Yeah, we know the album touches heavily on the constant change to Puerto Rican society, from gentrification to displacement, even government neglect, and some of the topics that you mentioned there. So this has been huge for the island and really for the world. He's been able to touch so many different people from different backgrounds. I have to tell you, I've got major FOMO. I went to buy some tickets and they were sold out. I'm so late to the game. No. But he's going overseas soon, so there's still hope. Suzy, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.